Welcome back to Swiss 400, where today we will look at the Gemini Jets December 2025 releases in 1 to 400 scale, and I will try to give you my opinion on whether you should buy these models or not. Before we get started though, don't forget to check out my Instagram Swiss_400 to take part in the giveaway to win a free model airplane. And now let's get into the models. Up first we have an American Airlines 777-300ER. Now the Gemini Jets 777s are actually pretty good ever since they switched to the JC Wings mold back in 2020 I believe. And they have already made this model twice, as well as some other brands like Aviation 400 and Phoenix that have made an American 777-300ER in recent years. Now this model also comes with a flaps down variant. Once again, this has also been made by Gemini Jets before. Still, it is a nice feature. I think this model will turn out very nicely, and if for some reason you missed out on every previous release, there is no shame in picking up this model from Gemini Jets. Then we move on to a Delta Airbus A330-900. Once again, it is not really a unique model. It has been made by Gemini Jets, NG models, Phoenix models, and also Aviation 400 in recent years. Once again, I do expect this model to turn out fine, although if you have the choice, I would definitely recommend to go with the NG models version, as that one is a little bit better in my opinion. This isn't the only Delta model of this month. We also get a Boeing 727-100, and this model is, in my opinion, the better choice of the two, since there hasn't been a Delta 727-100 since all the way back in 2004 when Aero Classics manufactured them. And I do expect this model to turn out fairly nice. Now Gemini Jets 727s are a bit old, the mold isn't the newest, but still it's probably gonna turn out a bit better than the old Aero Classics one, if you can even find them somewhere. So yeah, if you're on the look for a Delta 727, here you go. I think this model will turn out rather nice. A model that probably will not turn out that nice though is this JetBlue Airbus A220-300. Now Gemini Jets do not have a good mold for the A220. I actually prefer the Herpa Wings one, even if that one isn't perfect either, but it is still better than the Gemini Jets one. Now this special JetBlue livery has not been made before in 1 to 400 scale, so it is your only option. If you really want to get this model, then go ahead, buy the Gemini Jets one, but I would personally wait until another manufacturer comes up with a better A220, and I'm sure there will be another manufacturer like NG models in the future who will probably make a better A220. So yeah, if you really need this model, go ahead, but it'll probably not turn out to be a very good model. The next two models are probably my highlight of this month release. We get two ATR 72-600s, both from Loganair, which is a small Scottish airline. We get one model with the red tartan tail and one with the green tartan tail. Now I really like to see a little bit more exotic releases, especially releases we have not seen in the scale before. There has not been any Loganair ATR 72s in 1 to 400 scale whatsoever. There has only been one Gemini Jets Sub 340 from Loganair a while back, but no ATRs yet. I really like to see the smaller models made by Gemini Jets. They're actually one of the few brands who care about making small regional jets, which is very cool, and I think these two models will turn out looking great. Moving on to a Lufthansa release, here we have a Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental. This model has been made by Gemini Jets before, and I actually own this model. and I can tell you it is a perfectly fine model. It is nothing overwhelming, but this model will turn out absolutely okay. That's the thing though, it will only be okay. If you really want a Lufthansa 747-8, you will probably be better off if you buy one of the NG models releases, or even the YY Wings release from 2 years ago if you still manage to find one of them. With that said, this model will be okay, but if you have other options, I would prefer to go with the YY Wings or NG models one. For our second 727 of the month, we have this Northwest Orient -300. Once again, I think this is a good choice. It is a very good looking livery, by the way, and it has not been made for 15 years. And that model was made by Aero Classics way back then, and there has also been an even older release from Dragon Wings. So yeah, I think this is a welcome addition to the 400 scale, and I think the model will be perfectly fine. The Gemini Jets 727s are nothing to write home about, but they're perfectly decent considering the other options you have. The third and last 727 for the month is this TWA-100. Once again, this model has not been made in 1:400 scale for about 15 years. And yeah, it is a good choice by Gemini Jets, but once again, everything I said about the other 727s is true for this model as well. The mold is not the greatest, but still, considering your other options, it is worth picking up in my opinion if you want this model. The last model released by Gemini Jets in this month is this WestJet 737-700 in the new livery. Now this model has also been made and announced once again by Panda Models, and I can tell you right now that the Panda Models version is gonna look better than the Gemini Jets one. I would also expect a brand like NG Models to announce the WestJet 737-700 in the new livery pretty soon. The Gemini Jet 737-700 is okay, but I would really consider going with the other options, as they are pretty much all better than the Gemini Jets one, except maybe for the Phoenix one. And that's it already. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this month's release set, and if you will be picking up any of them. Personally, I'm a bit disappointed with Gemini Jets with this release. There's nothing really exciting, no models that we've all been waiting for a long time. And yeah, as I said, my highlight is probably the Logan Air ATRs, but even them, I will not be picking up this model for the listed price. Maybe if it's on sale I will be getting one, but probably not. Yeah, with that said, don't forget to check out my other social medias, Instagram and TikTok, and I wish you all a great day. Until the next time, goodbye.